everyone. All right, so I am going to show you how I do my latest warrior braid, which is pretty cool. This is only the second time I've done it, but the first one was really easy, so I'm pretty much thinking it's gonna go the same way. I'm in my front foyer right now. I'm watching my kids play, so everybody's staying safe in the front yard, which we live down a really quiet road, so it's all right. But anywho, so here, let's get started. If you need some volume in your hair, I recommend going 3 or 4 days without shampooing your hair and then using some good dry shampoo, which basically makes it pretty sticky and makes it have some great volume. So my hair naturally has zero volume, like none. Sticks straight from my roots out like this. Sticks straight on my head. So this is how I get my volume. It's pretty oily, and then I blast it with some dry shampoo. It's been a morning. Anywho, so let's get started. All right, so I go from the corners of my forehead and I just kind of go back in a triangle with my fingers until my fingers touch. And then I'm just going to pull this front part. There's a little knot in there. Hello. I'm just going to pull this front part. I probably need a little bit more of that. I'm going to pull this front part up, right? And kind of pull it. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to smush it forward. Watch this. Smush it forward and then kind of push it down on top of on my head. Then I'm going to take 2 bobby pins and I'm going to secure that little hair. Okay, so I have one going this way, and then I like to take the other one and straddle the first bobby pin, and so it makes a cross just like this, okay? So I just go the opposite direction. I just use my fingers to feel where that first one went, and then I'm gonna straddle it. All right, so that makes it secure. One bobby pin does not do the trick. It'll fall out. It'll come loose. Okay, so next I'm going to just make 4 ponytails going down the ridge of my head, all right? So the first one is going to be right here, kind of by my temples is where I'm gonna start gathering, and I'm just gonna kind of come back up right behind the bobby pins that I just securely put in there. I'm not gonna pull too hard right on the hair that came out of my bobby pins, because then it'll kind of dislodge my bobby pins a little bit, but I am going to pull hard on the hair that comes right there. That way I'm kind of smoothing out any bumps. Makes sense? All right, now I'm going to take my ponytail holder, and I'm gonna start wrapping it around my hair. Now I like to use the colored bands that are the same color as my hair, so it's harder to see them. And then right before I take the last section all the way through, I don't take it all the way through. I kind of leave it in this loop. You see that? And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fan it. So fan it down. That makes sense? All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little portion of that ponytail that came out, and I'm gonna wrap it around that base. Wrap it around the ponytail holder, and then I'll secure that little tail with a bobby pin, okay? And I usually go underneath the ponytail up my head, so I'm pushing it forwards right underneath the thing, and then I'll just kind of straighten it out and pull it back out and kind of finagle with it. Does that make sense? Okay, so there's your first one. Now all I'm gonna do is do my next ones. All right, so same thing. I take another probably inch and a half section of hair, and then I'm just gonna kind of start with my fingers, gathering up the sides so it's nice and smooth. and taking out all the bumps and then holding it securely at the top. Now I'm also going to take the tail end of that first ponytail and I'm going to put it right into the next ponytail so that there's no like odd ends hanging out anywhere. All right, so then I'm going to take my next ponytail holder, do the same thing over and over and over. And then right before I get to my last one, I'm gonna pull it through, okay? And you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll not fan it out until after I wrap the hair around. So you kind of have to feel what you're doing. So you're grabbing the right hair. All right, then secure that. All right, so all I've done now is 2 separate ponytails, and I'm fanning this one out, the second one. Fan the second one out. All right, so now I've done 2 ponytails, and I've wrapped the base with my own hair to hide the rubber band. Does that make sense? All right, now, next, we're almost done. We're halfway there, over halfway there. Hi, say hi. My little lizard loving buddy. That was not nice. All right, so we'll take the next section of hair. Ah, I see you. I see you coming. Don't. Hey, you better hold on to him or he's gonna jump off.
No.
No, he's gonna jump off. You better hold on to him. Go on. Candy Davis! All right. Okay, so I'm gonna take the next ponytail. So guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I have extensions because I started losing my hair when I was nursing. And extensions gave me that fuller look when I didn't have any hair growing. So I have tape-ins and they are marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. And so with the tape-ins though, you can kind of see them a little bit when you do an updo like this. So I don't care if people see them because that's just the truth, right? I mean, I'm not gonna be fake and say, oh yeah, they're not. This is my real hair, because that's not true. I have extensions. But 2, I do want to hide them because it takes away the look from the do. Make sense? All right. So now I'm going to take the next chunk of hair, like a little piece, and I'm gonna wrap it around the base, if I can find the base of this one. Wrap it around the base of that ponytail holder. Okay, I think I got it. All right. I feel like my hair is being pulled so tight, I'm gonna go like pull out some bit. Okay, so got 3 of them done. Now they can wobble and get messy and have like spikes and stuff that don't go neat and nicely into your ponytails, and that's okay because this is a warrior look. This is for, you know, like battle. And you know, your hair's not gonna look perfect in battle. Your hair's gonna be tough and be coming out of your braids and stuff. And so it's okay if it looks all kind of, parts of it look, you know, like it's coming out. All right, so this last part now, we're gonna get, okay, let me show you what I got so far. So far I have 3 little nodules, okay, and I'm holding all the rest of my hair. Now I'm gonna make a ponytail, and I'm gonna try to pull the ponytail. Let me see if I can show y'all. I'm gonna try and put the ponytail right up underneath the last one, as close as I can to get it. I'm also having to kind of hold down those extensions, pull hair over them so they'll smooth down. Okay, now this last one, this last ponytail, I'm gonna pull all the way through, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. So you pull this last one all the way through, bada boom, pull it tight. Okay, so now This last ponytail you can leave just as a ponytail if you want. Totally fine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it into a dragon braid, okay? So, my phone's going a little bit crazy. Okay, so with a dragon braid, you need some little rubber bands. I use clear, but I've also used my little girls' colored rubber bands, you know, that come in a gazillion pack, and that's fine too. I try to find the ones that are like yellow-ish, maybe match my hair. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn around, but you can hear me because I have my earphones on. All right, let me see if I can pull this down a little bit. Okay, so I can sit. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We're gonna take this shot. Okay, we're gonna take this ponytail and I'm gonna cut it in half this direction. Okay. So I have, my ponytail is cut in half. I have a top section and I have a bottom section. My top section I'm also going to cut in half, but I'm gonna cut in half down the middle. Okay, like that. Then I'm gonna take those two sides and go under the other part of the ponytail, like that. And I'm gonna take my rubber band and I'm gonna secure the two halves that I wrapped around, okay? And essentially, you're going to do this over and over and over till you get to the bottom of the braid. And then I'll show you how to pull it out. So see, there's that. Now I'm gonna take the other half and split it in half, okay? Then I'm gonna take it around and hold it. And I'm gonna take my little plastic braid, my plastic, clear plastic, what are these things called? Rubber bands. So there we go. And we're just gonna keep doing this. Now I think this is one of the cooler ways, can I say cooler? Cooler ways to do a braid because A, it's not braiding, and B, you can pull on these strands for a fuller effect in a way that you couldn't had you just regularly braided it. At least with my hair. My hair comes out too easily. It's too fine. So, all right, so we just keep going and I'll show you what to do when we get to the very, very end, or what I like to do. All right, so my kids are still happily playing outside. Okay, so we're going. Hope y'all can see this. And this is probably the last one I'll do. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so, oops. So, because this is the last one, now what do you do with this part? So what I do with this part is I just, maybe I can turn around and show you. With this part, at the very end, I'm just going to put another rubber band, even though I didn't split it in half and go around, okay? So you see, so this part here didn't split in half. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, that's a little wonky. We're gonna start pulling the edges out. So I'm just gonna grab a hold of the braid and just kind of pull outward. This does not have to be perfect because again, this is a warrior braid. So we are just, the more it kind of looks like you've been in a battle, the better. So the reason why I love this braid, this look, is because I love battle movies. I love Gladiator. I love Tarzan. I love all those kind of movies because I love the warrior mentality. And I love the warrior mentality for God. So, hey. I feel like I'm a warrior for God, you know, bringing women in that need lifting up and need to know that they're a warrior, need to know that they are capable of big things, that they are capable of even the small things. I think in my early times, you know, I wasn't even sure of myself in the small things. Could I keep a sink of dishes clean? No. Could I keep laundry clean? No. I mean, I couldn't even get laundry put up. So, you know, now I've come so far that I feel like I'm a warrior for those women to tell them you can do it. You can do it. Let me help you. Let me show you how. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna turn around. There's the warrior look. Now, if you wanted to bring some down here, that's fine, but usually I try and spray it all back a little bit, and so that's it. It should stay. All right, here you go. Pretty cool. All right, well, now I'm all wrapped around. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Message me or drop a comment below, and shoot me a picture if you do it. Bye.